Welcome to Happy JP Japanese Crafts and Tutorials. This video shows how to make awabi knots, which means abalone knots, with 3 Mizuhiki paper cords and make them into a pair of earrings. The things you need are 3 of 45 cm, which is a half cut of the full-length Mizuhiki paper cords, times 2 for a pair of earrings. You can make them with 30 cm after a few practice. 2 ribbon end clamps, 2 ear hooks, 2 thin wires, a punching needle or a pen as a tool, a pair of scissors. Let's start. First, we make the cords soft so that we can handle the cords easier without bending and breaking. Leave at least 5 cm straight and pinch the cords. Then slide. Don't forget to leave at least 5 cm straight at the end as well. The reason to have both ends straight is these work like needles or knitting needles. It's easier to go through holes when we make knots. About the middle of the part, hold cords flat using both hands. Decide how you want to have the colors in order. For example here, blue, white, and pink from the other side, and keep the order throughout the process. Make a teardrop shape in the middle. When you do this action, the cords in your right hand go on top of the cords in your left hand. Keep the cords flat in the teardrop shape part and hold the top intersection with your right fingers. Hold the left hand side cords flat with left fingers and make a semicircle. Then place on top of the teardrop shape which you have just made. Then hold the intersection with left fingers. This semicircle doesn't have to be flat, but make sure your color order is right. Now you can release your right fingers. There are 2 sets of loose cords, longer ones on the upper side and shorter ones on the lower side. Hold longer upper side cords with right fingers and go over the lower short ones. The tip of 3 cords are not even, so tap on your left hand or on the table to make the tip aligned. Then go zigzag through 3 holes. Here 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Go over the short cords, then first hole from under, go over to the second hole, and third one from under in a zigzag. When the tip comes out from the third hole, hold the tip with left fingers and pull a little bit. Now you can release both hands and the knot stays as it is. Hold the top of the teardrop and pull the cords one by one from the inner side in turn to make the opposite side loops smaller. Now I will show you how to make the knot smaller. This is the teardrop we made first. Hold both sides on top of the knot and pull them apart to the sides. You can see the teardrop gets smaller. Then hold the top of the teardrop, pull the cords one by one from the inner side to make the opposite loop smaller. Do the same to the opposite side and repeat a few times until you get the shape and size you wish to have. Now we have the first Awabi knot. Then we do the same thing again to make the knot for the other earring. We make the cords soft. Leave at least 5 cm straight and pinch the cords, then slide. About the middle part, make a teardrop shape. When you do this action, the cords in your right hand go on top of the cords in your left hand. Keep the cords flat in the teardrop shape part and hold the top intersection with your right fingers. Hold the left hand side cords flat with left fingers and make a semicircle. Then place on top of the teardrop shape which you have just made. Then hold the intersection with your left fingers. This semicircle doesn't have to be flat, but make sure your color order is right. Now you can release your right fingers. Tap the tip on your left hand or on the table to make them aligned. First hole, second hole, third hole. Goes over the short one. Go from under to the first hole Then go over to the second and third from under. Grab the tip with left fingers. Now you can release both hands and the knot stays. Pull the cords one by one from the inner side. Now we make the knot smaller. Hold both sides on top of the knot and then pull them apart to the sides. Hold the intersection of the teardrop. Pull the cords one by one from the inner side to make the opposite side loop smaller. Do the same thing to the other side. Pull the cords from inner side one by one. Repeat this action for a few times to get the shape you wish to have. When the knot is properly done, the right hand side loose cords are at the back and the left hand loose cords are at the front of the knot. Now we have two awabi knots. I will show you how to adjust the size. When you have two different size knots, choose the larger one to make it smaller. Hold both sides on top of the knot and pull them apart to the sides. You can see the teardrop gets smaller. Then hold the top of the teardrop, pull the cords one by one from the inner side to make the opposite loop smaller. Do the same to the opposite side and repeat a few times until you get the shape and the size you wish to have. When you are happy with the sizes, we tie the loose ends together with thin wire. Things you need now is 2 thin wires, two ribbon clamps, 2 ear hooks, a pair of pliers if you have, a pinch or wire cutters if you have, If you don't, the scissors will cut this kind of thin wire. Scissors and the needle punch. Cross the loose ends of the cords in the lengths you wish to have and tie with the thin wire. Go around twice and twist to stop. When you do this action, pulling and twisting the wire at the same time gives you a better and tighter finish. Then cut the excess wire. Hold the end and press with the pliers. Since the cord is made of paper, pressing the wire into the cord gives the shape firmness. Then cut the excess cords and cover with ribbon and clamp. The ribbon and clamps, as they are from the shop, are showing their forks or teeth. And as they are ugly, we fold them in more. Using the pliers, fold the teeth in a bit more first if you wish to have a better finish. Then cover over the tip of the knots. Press it with pliers. Now the knot part is complete. Put the ear wire through. This type of the ear wire won't come out when you're wearing. But if you wish to have a more secure setting, use the plier to make the end tight. Finished! I'll show you another design finish which is similar, but with the loose ends going the other way. Use the punching needle or a side of a pen as a tool to make the loose cord curve in the opposite direction. Make the knot shape any way that you like to have it. You can make the upper cords apart like this too if you'd like. Well, this time I have the cords together. Do the same thing. Tying together with wire. Go around twice. Pulling and twisting the wire to make it tighter. Cut the excess wire, fold the ends, pressing it down with pliers. Then cut the excess paper cords and attach the end clamp. Again, the ribbon ends showing their forks or teeth, and they agree we fold them in more. Using the pliers, fold the teeth a bit more first if you wish to have a better finish. Put the ear wire through. For more secure setting, use the pliers to make the end tighter. Finished. Here you go. These are two similar but different finishes of the Awabi knot earrings. If you haven't watched Happy JP Design's tutorial video before, I recommend watching the first video, Awabi knot, which is abalone knot number 1, which uses just one cord to start with. Thanks for watching and enjoy knotting.